Jensen! Oh, good. I'm glad I caught you. You remember that bombing you were in?
Are you trying to be funny?
No. What am I saying? Of course you do. I am seriously out of shape. I just sprinted the whole way here, and,
Try and get to the point.
Right. You know the corrupted footage from the train station? The distorted images that pointed us in the direction of Ark?
What about it?
There's a woman who works at Ruzica station. Apparently, she's been trying to get in touch with Interpol. She says she has info on the security footage and wants to meet someone about it.
Seems like something we should have known about earlier. What's Miller saying about this?
Miller's not saying anything. Because I didn't talk to him about it. Yet.
We keeping things from the bosses now, Chang?
Only the ones who keep things from us. This woman, she sounded jumpy to me. If she knows who the bomber was... Jensen, something tells me you should try getting to her before anybody else does.
Where is she?
Waiting in the back alley on Stur Street. Her name is Pavla Kilmanovic.
All right, I'll see what she knows. Pavla Kilmanovic?
Sakra, you are augmented. I not think they sent... Yes, I am. You are with Interpol, yes?
At the moment. I'm told you have information on the train station attack.
Yes. No. Maybe. I work there, at Ruzica station in surveillance room. I was not there when bombs blow up. My shift did not started yet. But I am on my way, and when I hear explosions, I must go to see, to find out if my colleagues... There is so much devastation.
I know. I was there. Take your time.
It is horrible. Everything's so chaotic. When man from Tarvos arrive, it's hard for me to think straight.
Tarvos? The private security company?
He say he is part of investigation, and I believe him. I give him code to in telecom server room. I know maybe I should not, but he seems so like police, I think. He do something to corrupt the data.
You've done the right thing, coming forward with this. But I'd like to get a better sense of the time frame. How long after the explosions did this Tarvos man show up?
Men? There were 3 of them. But only one go into server room. I cannot give you exact time. On one side, it feel like hours. On other, only minutes. Emergency people have been there some time, but police not start ordering every people around yet.
Did anyone else see these men?
No, no one else see. I think... I mean, no, I swear, no one else see them, just me.
It's okay. We're just having a friendly conversation here. And if you're trying to protect someone, I can help. As long as you tell me everything.
I not protect no one. But I thought maybe I could help them.
Who?
Tarvos man give me credit chip when I see real police coming, and I know he lie about who he is. He say it is enough credits to help many victims of bombings, many of my colleagues. So I take it.
You took a bribe?
Yes, but my colleagues not want help. They tell me to call Interpol. You will arrest me now?
I'm with Interpol, not the police. And I'm hoping you'll remember more if I let you go.
Really? You let me go? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just be sure to call Interpol again if you think of anything else. As for Agent Chang.
The one I spoke to before. Yes, I will. Thank you. Thank you.
Chang, I spoke to Pavla Kilmanovic. Looks like someone from Tarvos got access to Ruzica's and telecam servers before the police.
Tarvos? What? You think they corrupted it? Why? Why would they do that, Jensen? I mean, I can't just call up Mr. Tarvos and ask, you know?
Leave the asking to me. They have a regional office in Prague, right?
Yeah, at Terminal Station. You need to take the metro to get there.
I'll let you know what I find out.
Oh, wait, Jensen. Terminal Station is on lockdown. Reports for why haven't come in yet, but let me work my magic. There. Just gave you access to a train. You should be able to get there with no problem now.
Hey, how did you get through the lockdown? No trains are supposed to stop here.
I'm with Interpol. I need to speak with someone in the Tarvos offices.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's a bomb scare going on outside. My lieutenant gave me strict orders not to let anyone through. You'll have to turn around or wait it out. Either way, I have a post to maintain.
Nice work with the train, Chang, but we got another problem. The lockdown here is due to a bomb scare. I can't get into Tarvos until it's resolved.
There is another way. I've been to that office before. They're in the middle of building an access area connected to the station. But if you use it...
I'll be breaking into the offices of a security company. Think they'll thank me for identifying flaws in their defenses?
Yeah, probably not. Especially if they're trying to cover up any involvement with ARC.
I'll reconnect when I've reached their command center. Jensen out.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouvám.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Tarvos
Up in the booth.
officers.
Still
We
pretending
sincerely
like
apologize.
Turret in the maintenance corridor is operational.
General message.
Solid down.
Missionary concealed Western Cross change location and time. It will now be later in the week. In room 1290.
Posun. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Tarvos officers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Remember, men, we're on a skeleton crew. The LT wants us to be on full alert during this lockdown. Never before with
Sluhy?
Might have something. Leaving post. Make it fast. think I heard something. Cover my post.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
General message. Due to the security lockdown, all non-essential conferences have been postponed.
Yes, yes, I'm coming.
Oh, yeah! You know, before that little musical interlude there, I was talking about shit. So let's keep going. Now that Sarah Industries has gone bankrupt and been summarily taken over by Tai Young Medical, we've really gone to loon territory.
General message. Due to the security lockdown, all non-essential conferences have been postponed.
Will you relax? We were following orders. We didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but what if he did? We don't know what he did when he was in there.
We're soldiers. We don't need an explanation. If we get into trouble, we'll just say the orders came from up high. Which they did.
I'm not sure. Leaving post.
General message. We apologize for the copy machine being offline. We hope to have it fully functional tomorrow.
Chang, I'm at the command center.
Good timing. Miss Kilmanovic called again. Said the Tarvos officer had a high-tech device on him. The kind you'd need a request email and the lieutenant's blessing to use.
That means an order may have come from the top. I'll see what I can find out in the lieutenant's office.
His name's Whitaker, and if I'm right, his office will be up on the mezzanine.
North Stairway Patrol request.
Men, this is Lieutenant Whitaker. These are trying times. In the streets outside,
Heard a strange noise.
Investigating something that may turn out to be a terrorist bomb. I expect everyone at their best during this lockdown. This means total commitment to Tarvos. And your fellow officers. And me. That is all. Carry on.
Melissa, I don't have time for this. The goddamn train station's on fire.
I know. Your brother-in-law's the one who did it.
What?
I told you Ark was trying to recruit him. When the police find out it was Ivan, they'll come for me.
I can fix this. We've covered up things caught in camera before.
What?
Yeah, but they haven't access to stations or telling them data yet. I have to go. I have to do this now. I'll call you, Mel. I promise.
Chang, make sure there's a metro train available for me at Terminal Station.
Did you find out who corrupted the footage?
I did better than that. I'll fill you in on the details back at HQ.
I remember too. Yes. Of course. I'm sorry, sis. I've done absolutely everything in my power to keep you.
Lieutenant Whitaker?
I have to go. Something's come up. Who are you? How did you get into my office?
I'm with Interpol. We have reason to believe someone from Tarvos Security Services tampered with evidence at Ruzica Station shortly after the terrorist attack occurred. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Interpol? What the hell are you talking about? How dare you accuse Tarvos of collaborating with terrorists?
It's not an accusation, Whitaker, it's a fact. Someone from this office corrupted the station's Intellicam footage. And I'm pretty sure that someone was you.
What? That is preposterous. Where would you get an idea like that?
In an audio recording between you and your sister.
They'll come for me.
I can fix this. We've covered up things caught on camera before.
What?
Yeah, but they haven't accessed the station's Intellicam data yet. I have to go. I have to do this now.
Shall I continue, or would you like to explain now?
It's not what it looks like. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not an AUG sympathizer. And it wasn't a Tarvos mandate, or anything like that. I had to protect my sister.
Your sister? Your sister was the bomber?
No, she would never. It was her husband. Ark got to him. Brainwashed him somehow. My brother-in-law was a proud man. Was a good mechanic. But after the incident, people didn't trust dogs around machinery.
He lost his job. He and your sister would have been forced to move to Gollum City then. You sure he was a member of ARC?
Isn't everyone in that place? And you have to be if you want to survive. When he lost his license to work, he became bitter and resentful. ARC must have preyed on that. It's what terrorists do.
It's what somebody did. I'm just not sure it was ARC. I need his name, Lieutenant.
He's dead. But my sister isn't. You ID the bomber, and the next thing that happens is the police start tearing through Gollum City looking for her. So no, I'm not telling you his name.
I get that you want to protect your sister, Lieutenant, and I even agree. Once the bomber's name gets out, she probably will be in danger. But I can help with that, if you give me the name.
I swear to you, she had nothing to do with the attack. And my brother-in-law... Ivan was just a pawn. He couldn't organize anything if he tried. Burke. His name was Ivan Burke.
Did your sister ever mention anyone else from ARC? Someone Ivan might have spent a lot of time with?
You mean the one who recruited him? No, not specifically, no. There were a couple of guys he'd sometimes drink with. T-Bone, Lou Bosch... I don't know. Oh, but there was this one guy. He came by their apartment about a week ago. He was a big Russian. Left a note and signed it Old Blue Eye. She said he seemed friendly enough, but was glad he didn't stay.
And your sister? If I'm gonna help her, I need her name too.
Melissa. If you're serious about helping her, there are only two ways you can. Get her out of there. Or keep Ivan's name out of it.
I understand. That was a neat trick, the way you corrupted the Intellicam data. Any chance it can be restored?
No. The remote data transfer device I use is very efficient. There's no way to recover the original data.
Has Tarvos tampered with footage like this in the past?
I'm in enough trouble as it is, Agent. I'm not adding more by answering that.
I appreciate you coming clean, Lieutenant. Even so, I wouldn't leave town if I were you. You've made this investigation harder than it should have been.
I have no intention of leaving. Why? What are you going to do now?
I get that you acted to protect your sister, and that you're worried she'll be put at risk. I'll do my best to keep names out of my report for now, but I can't guarantee they won't be needed in the future.
I see. I appreciate you giving me and my sister a chance, Agent. I'll make sure an officer is waiting at the lift. It'll take you down to the metro level. Men, this is Lieutenant Whitaker. In the midst of our lockdown, an Interpol agent penetrated our defenses. We'll deal with the ramifications later. For now, show him to the lift so we can access the metro. Whitaker, out.
Before you go, allow me to offer you a token of my appreciation. Some whiskey, perhaps?
Thanks again for being understanding about this. You'll be given a clear route to the metro level.
General measures, security measures have
Hold waypoint. Confirmed.
non-essential conferences have been confirmed.
Right now. Your email should be running normally again. I see you, Agent. I don't have time for you.
Units are moving in.
I see you, Agent. I don't have time for you.
Thanks. Kevin, right? Not bad for a new guy.
If you have any more issues, I'll be in the IT department.
The lift to the metro is out in the hall. I'm sure you can find it.
The access door around the corner will see you to the metro.
The access door to the metro is around the corner.
Please be advised. Range 5 will be closed for the next 24 hours.
You must be pretty crafty if you got through our defenses.
Služební hlášení.
Somehow you managed to
Metro
find a
bylo
way
z
into our offices.
bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních
Well
pokynů
played,
staneční
agent.
obsluhy
Well
či
played.
důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Chang.
You got here quick. So let's have it, Jensen. Who's our bomber, and how the hell is Tarvos involved?
The footage was corrupted by a Tarvos officer to protect the identity of a family member.
Okay, so who is the bomber?
The bomber doesn't matter. Someone within ARC is acting against Rucker's ideals. They recruited a nobody with very few options in life to be nothing more than a pawn in all this.
Nice work, Jensen. You must have been quiet in there. Tarvos hasn't reported anything.
I like to get answers without creating new questions.